Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again. Oh yeah, we're painting again. And today, I enjoy doing that intro. Makes me laugh. So today we've got the same palette of colours. I've got my base coat of burnt sienna. I couldn't remember the name. Burnt sienna, come on, let's get moving. This is a professional channel here. Let's go. So we've got burnt sienna, yellow ochre, vermilion red, Van Dyke brown. I put a little bit of ultramarine blue on as well. Got our Naples yellow and white, but there's a reason for that. There's a reason. So what I'm thinking is we go really warm here and then really cold over here. This is what I'm thinking anyway. So let's get some of this vermilion red, maybe a bit of the yellow ochre. Just get a warm colour. I'll go right in here. This is going to be our warm area, we said. So we'll warm this bit up. So you might not notice much at first. Well, you won't, because the yellow ochre and the vermilion, it's going to sort of vanish a little bit on here, because the burnt sienna is such a strong, warm orange. This will mix with it. And you'll notice the burnt sienna is a little bit transparent because I put it on quite thinly. I really scrubbed it on. But the yellow ochre, you can see in this area, is very opaque. It's very opaque. So I want this same yellow ochre here as well. We'll have like a water. Doesn't really look like much at the moment, does it? It doesn't look like I've done anything. These are just the preparations. The prep. So I'll grab a bit of paper. I'll give my brush a wipe. Just get rid of some of the excess paint. I'm not bothered that there's some still on there. Just want to get some of it off. Okay. Knocks quite a lot off. So now I want to think about the light. So I'm going to get some of this Naples yellow and some titanium white. Naples yellow, titanium white. I want to warm this up with the Naples yellow. I really like Naples yellow. It's a great little colour. So our lightest point is going to be here. So I'm going to start adding that. I'll start moving out using our little crisscross strokes. Okay. A bit more. Going back into the light again. Really lighten this up and work out again. So what I'm thinking as well, you get in this sky, I'm going to carry on using this and create some sort of streaky bits And we'll start bringing that brightness up again. Coming out from there. Something like that. Just sort of stand back, have a look. Yeah, I like that. Now, use another brush. Just when I get a fresh brush, I put it in the mix, the burnt sienna mix, and just give it a wipe. Just so if there's any green or something on it, we get rid of it. I mean, there wasn't because they were nicely clean, but it's kind of a habit. I'm going to go over this with a clean brush. See, I've changed my idea slightly because I want to have these kind of streaky patterns, and then I'm thinking we can start putting these, tap in some of these sort of streak areas coming out from there. Kind of a bit darker as it comes out, you see. That's where the light is, that's where the main light is. So we go send them straight. Sort of stand back, have a look. Yeah, quite like that. Now, something else I want to do, I want to get a bit of a browny, let's use the filbert, a bit of a bluey brown, a bit of light in that, I don't want it to be too dark. Probably a little bit too much going on there. Just dull it a little bit. Well, that's nice. It's quite a dull bluey brown. There's a hint of blue in there. It's sort of got a bit more grey. You can see that. Sort of a greyish blue, browny colour. A dirty brown, I would say it is. I'm going to use my filbert to bring some of that colour in here. I get some of these streaks in the sky. So I'm leaving the light areas and I'm bringing this dark into the sky to add to it. To add to it. What else? We're adding to it. We're adding more and more and more to make it all better. And you can spend ages doing a sky, you really can. Getting it the way you want it. Or the way you've seen it, because a lot of the paintings I do is based on things I've seen. I'm always looking up at the sky, thinking, oh, that's a nice sky, I'm going to paint that one. When I used to be out walking my dog Toby, I used to always be looking at the sky when I was walking out there. In fact, a few times I was stood there looking at the sky like, ooh, I could paint that one. Huh, where's my dog gone? So I've got a bit of red in it now, a bit more red in the colour, a bit more of the vermilion red. Because as we come towards this area it's a bit warmer. Where the sunlight is, it's going to pick up a bit more red. Yeah, something like that. So what I might do as well, since we've got the old filberts, pick up some of this light colour. Bit of the white, bit of the Naples. Let's add a bit more into this. Really getting some light in there. You can sort of spread it out. But this is the main light area. That's what I want. Right, I quite like that. I think I'll leave that now. So what I want as well, let's get some of this red. Let's have some trees. We use the filbert. Some trees sort of there. But we use the red because of all the light that's passing there. Yeah, something like that. I'll go as far as maybe there. Then we'll go a bit darker. I'll leave that red on, it doesn't really matter. So we'll get some of the blue and the brown. Because we want to make this darker now, because we want to make the light light. How do you make the light light? Make things dark. Now we can put a few of these in front of the red ones. So this painting is actually based on a place that I know. There might be a place you know that you like and you think, oh, well maybe I'll do a painting on that. Because it doesn't always have to be one of these amazing places where you're marbling at waterfalls and awesome scenery of mountains. It can be something just as simple as this. Simple scene, a few trees maybe. You can even mask this in here. So you're not massing a block there, and then just put in a few marks. It makes it a bit quicker. Right, now what I'm thinking, we've got that there. It's actually this area. Just got a tiny bit of paint on the knife like that. There's actually some street lights there. I'll just put them in as well. Another one there. For some reason, they weren't on when I was here, because I was stood here. Well, not here, but I was stood on the beach, giving it away. I was on the beach. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. What else could you see? Probably a little bit of a fence there. We don't need to go into detail there, just give it a bit of something. Get a bit of the paint on the knife now and we can darken this bit in front again. Okay, and now using this bluey grey, bit of our other colour. Bit more white. Yeah, something like that, sort of a greyed out colour. We'll try it anyway. Just want to put up here a bit too cold. A bit more brown in it. See what this is like. Yeah, that might be right. So there's a bit of an area where it's protecting the land from the elements of the sea. We need to put that in here. It's not getting much light, so I used the knife there just because it was quicker. Now I can, dipped my finger in some paint. Whoops. Right, now using the brush, just going to pull this down a bit. Okay, there's a definite separator there. Now, down here, it's getting light again. It's picking up some of this nice bright light. So I need to start putting it in. Maybe go with yellow ochre in it. I'm sort of thinking go a notch darker, throw the yellow ochre in. So we're here, got this light along here, along the water. Just sort of stand back, have a look. It goes duller as it goes out. Sort of bring that together a little bit. See how you can sort of blend that together with your finger. And then we can start having a bit of a play around with this light, sort of going not too much over there, more so over here. So it's a zing in there, coming out places. Go into a bit of the yellow ochre and burnt sienna, get a different colour. Just a bit duller. Yeah, that's quite good. Get some more of the white in the ochre. Get this back in again. something like that. Now down here you can't see as much because all the muddy area of the beach isn't reflecting any of the light there. It's reflecting it on the other side, so we can't see it. So it's all dark, quite dark anyway. And then as we come further down, closer to us, we can maybe put a bit of, maybe get a bit of red in it around this area. We can start putting in sort of bigger marks. Bit of blue in the colour over here. Okay, just sort of standing back, having a look at this, getting a good idea of getting a bit more blue in this. So I like to build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up. make it more and more and more. But you can take your time building stuff up. Darken this a bit. See, darken that bit, brings this lighter. Yeah, something like that. And what I might do, get a bit of the yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. Start pushing this a little bit as well. Wet my brush, grab a bit more of the yellow ochre and a bit of white, a bit of the sienna, a bit of the red, a bit of a warmer colour. Yeah, I'm liking that. Need to remember to move these strokes to make them more straight, because this isn't water, it's where water would go. Okay. And now, because there is like water, a very thin amount of water on top, get my light again, and then use this light here where it's sort of, maybe it's getting little bits in there, little areas are just catching light. And up here there's more of it catching light. Just thinking about this area. Then you can go into some of the Naples yellow ochre, bit of the burnt sienna. Go a little bit duller. Go up here, maybe there's some of this light getting here. Just sort of standing back, having a look. seeing where it can be dulled, where it can be, because like over here I think this is a bit too much, so I can dull that down a bit. And also getting a bit of that red in the brush, I can push more red into this area. Just to warm it up. I might just get a little bit of this grey, lighten it up a little bit and just push some water in here. Giving that a little bit more change. Yeah, just sort of stand back, have a look at that. Do I feel like I could do any more? I think I could go one bit darker. I think I can go a little bit darker in areas to improve it. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely does. Yeah, so stand back, have a look. Yeah, I do actually quite like that. I do quite like that. I want a bit more of this in here, and then I think I'm happy. Yeah, I think I'm finished on this one. It's a bit different, it's not the normal painting. I've been kind of hanging on to this idea a while. I really like it, but then I always say to myself, well, it's not really a painting you see very often. I'll tell you what I want to do. Gonna get some white. Because the reality is, night time, I'd want these lights on. So I'm going to put them on. Just adds something, doesn't it? Something a little bit more. I mean, you could take this a lot further if you wanted. You could be putting boats on the beach. You could have more lights going along there. You could have those lights reflecting. You could have the water in, so then you could reflect everything. And you could do all kinds of things, really. You could have fun with it. I might put a bird in. I'll use the light and then put the underside of the bird in, like that. Maybe another one there. Another one. Just something like that. So yeah, thanks very much for watching this one. Quick JB in the corner, and I'm happy. So I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye.